Kyle here, Jojo Valvano, and my good brother Brandon's not going to join us tonight because he's at work, unfortunately, still. But I'm here to discuss Ring of Honor Episode 4 review tonight, March 23rd, 2023. And this was actually a really good show. Like, I enjoyed the hell out of this show. Like, we started off with Samoa Joe doing an interview basically calling out anyone to step up and challenge him for the Ring of Honor Television Championship tonight. And man, honestly, I'm a big fan of Joe, and Joe is great. Always will be, and always has been and always will be one of the best. So like, Joe is gonna kill you. Joe is gonna kill you. Joe is gonna kill you. But yep, we start off with Tony Nese versus Mark Briscoe. And this was a very good match to start the show. Like, two talented wrestlers. Tony Nese is very good, and Mark Briscoe is very good on his own as well. Like I enjoyed this. There was parts I thought Tony Nese was taking that win, but my boy Mark Briscoe got the win in the end, and he's got some momentum heading into Supercard of Honor when he heads in to challenge the TV or Samoa Joe for the television championship. So that should be a really good match. So I'm looking forward to that. But before we get to the next match, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure you help us out, support your brothers. But the next match was Blake Christian, Metalik, and AR Fox taking on the Trustbusters. And this was another good match. Like, I enjoyed this match. I'm not really a big fan of the Trustbusters, but Blake Christian, very talented, future star right there. I would even say AR Fox is great too. Metalik is all right. Like, he's not my favorite, but he does some cool ass moves as well. So this match kicked ass. Like, there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of moves, a lot of just crazy spots, and the right winners in the end, or the right winners won in the end. Blake Christian, Metalik, and AR Fox got the win. But then Brian Cage and his boys jumped in and started just brawling with them, laid them out, put the titles up. So I guess it's official that we're going to get Blake Christian, Metalik, and AR Fox taking on Brian Cage and his boys for the trios, or for the six-man tag team championships at Supercard of Honor. So that should be a good-ass match, I'm not going to lie. But before we get into the next match, I'm just going to smoke really quick. But actually, next up, we have Sky Blue taking on Lady Frost. And this was very good. Like, I enjoyed this. Both women, very good. Like, Lady Frost really impressed me again. Like, I already knew she was great. But this match, like, just proves that she is great. Like, there was times I thought she could win, honestly. You could, like, Lady Frost is really good. She's from TNA at the time, but I'm checking her stuff out nowadays, and man, she is delivering, especially tonight against Sky Blue. Both women did great. Like, seriously, Sky Blue did awesome, and she finally gets a win. So that's awesome. Like, I'm glad to see Sky Blue getting her dues, and maybe we could see Athena versus Sky Blue at the pay-per-view. That could be a decent, good-ass match, honestly. I love Sky Blue, and I love Athena, so I would even put out Lady Frost, too. Like, Lady Frost is very good. Like, second match I've seen of hers, but she is very good. So, push both these women more, please. But before we get into the next match, I'm going to toke up everyone, so if you have anything, smoke with me. Next up, we have Roosh and Juglistio. I don't know if I said his name wrong or said his name right. My bad if I did. But Roosh and his brother, I believe, won against. I didn't write their names down on my bad, so I totally forgot who it was. But they had longer hair and they were very talented. both back and forth in this match. I need to go look back and find the names because I totally forgot. Like, I did not put the name down. Hey, brother. What's up, Jordan? Happy Thursday. Yes, sir. Hi, sir. Thank you, good brother. We're just talking about Ring of Honor because Roosh and his tag team partner tonight, man. Oh, so good, man. So good. Seriously, like, these guys killed it. Like, I'm a big fan of Roosh. Roosh. We need more Roosh on Ring of Honor television, please. But next up, we had Eddie Kingston and Claudio having a sit down, and this was very good as well. Like, Claudio basically accepted his challenge and told him they're going to face off at Supercard of Honor March 31st, and it's for the World Championship. And man, like, I'm hyped for this. I'm glad they're doing more story type things with the wrestlers. Like, this segment was gold. I actually really enjoyed this. Eddie looked awesome in this. Claudio looked like a heel. Like, there was a lot of good stuff about this. I enjoyed this, to be honest. Eddie and Claudio are going to tear it down. Sorry I didn't watch the show tonight. I believe it's good wrestling. You're good brother. I'm glad you're here listening to me, though, talk about it, because it was a good show. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, if you like your pro wrestling, Ring of Honor is exactly for you, because I got everything I needed, because this was a very good show. There were some things I didn't care for as much, but overall, like I said, the show was good, and Eddie and Claudio, very good. Like, I'm very excited for Eddie versus Claudio at Supercard of Honor. That's going to be a hell of a match. Team Eddie for life. I miss Eddie Kingston very much. I want him back to AEW. Nah, I like him in AEW, but Ring of Honor, I believe, is a little bit better. Like, I think he's going to do great, and I can see him winning the world title at Supercard of Honor, so hopefully that happens. Wow, that's awesome, JoJo. Yeah, man. Trust me, bro. This was a good show. Like, it really was. Eddie and Claudio had such a good sit down. I very much enjoyed that. Looking forward to next week, and I'm looking forward to their match. Like, their match is going to be awesome. But next up, we have Matt Taven of the Kingdom taking on Darius Martin from Top Flight. And this was another very good match, bro. Back and forth. Just solid, really good wrestling. And there was parts I thought Darius was going to take the win, but Matt Taven has become one of my favorites as well. Him and Mike Bennett, they do a lot of good stuff, to be honest. Wow, he's better in Man of Honor. I gotta watch it. Yeah, honestly, bro, like, Ring of Honor is really good. Like, you have to check it out. It's $10 on Honor Club, and it's worth it. Trust me, it's really worth it, Jordan. I wouldn't lie to you, good brother. But yeah, Matt Taven and Darius Martin had a really good match, and I could see I could take these guys in the ladder match. I would put both the teams, so Top Flight, and the Kingdom, Lucha Brothers, and then Aussie Open. That would be my fourth team for the ladder match, because all four teams deserve it. But like I said, Taven versus Darius was very good tonight. One of my favorite matches of the night, honestly. Just so much good stuff. How are you doing today, my brother? I'm doing great, good Jordan. How are you doing? How you doing, my brother? $10 are not bad. Thank you for telling me. You're welcome, man. It's very good. Trust me. It's worth all the penny. I promise you. But Matt Taven and Darius was good, and Matt Taven got the win. Kingdom gets all strong, and I like this. Love the Kingdom, and I love their theme song. Next up, we have Brian Cage taking on Tony Dempen, and this was an all right match. Brian Cage dominated most, and he needed to, honestly. Like, Brian Cage is great, but there's a lot of rumors about him leaving, going to the WWE, and he even said that he'd basically have a match with freaking Bobby Lashley, and I think that would be a good match, honestly. So I would like that if he did. But honestly, I hope Brian Cage stays in Ring of Honor, and they just push him better, because he is the future. Like, the dude's great, so I just hope they push him and see good things in him because he's very talented. Like, very talented. I know the fans went crazy tonight. Yeah, bro, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Like, honestly. That's good, my brother, and I'm blessed. God is great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, Brian Cage wins in the end, and it was a good match. Like, nothing that special, but I enjoyed it. Brian Cage gets the win, and that's what needed. And then they beat down freaking Tony, and then that's when Metalik, Christian Blake, and AR Fox come running out, and that's when the match is official. 6-man tag team titles at Super Card of Honor, so that should be really good. I'm excited for that. Brian Cage is a great wrestler. I hope WWE treating him good. Bobby Lashley versus Brian Cage would be great. Dangerous match. Yeah, I think Brian would do good in WWE. He's the type of guy that Vince would like. I don't want to see him leave. I think he'd be better in Ring of Honor. Like, truthfully, I really want to see him in Ring of Honor more. So I hope he doesn't leave. But if he does, I don't blame him. The booking has been just shit for him, honestly. But another really good match was Silas Young versus Shane Taylor. This gets a clap, bro. This two big guys just going back and forth doing freaking luchador moves, and just like there was just so many good shit in this match. Like, seriously, I enjoyed Shane Taylor versus Silas Young. Seriously, very very good match. If none of you guys have seen it that watch this, I seriously go watch it. Like, seriously, this was a awesome match. Like, very very good. Jojo, I love you. You are down to earth. I love being brothers with you all. Yes, good brother. Love you too, Jordan. Appreciate you, man. You're one of the loyal ones, so we both appreciate you. So, but Silas Young versus Shane Taylor was so good, man. Jordan, honestly, if you like big guy wrestling, watch this, man, because this was awesome. Had me on my feet. I didn't know who was gonna win at times. Like, honestly, I love storytelling, but I love when there's good wrestling too. And between two big guys like this, I was shocked. Honestly, it was a very good match, and Shane Taylor gets the win. And honestly, I would have took either guy. They're both really good. Like, I could see both doing great in the future. Honestly, so Shane Taylor got the win though. Wow, I got imagination of all the matches you were saying to me. It's coming, or it's comic book thing. Yeah, man. There's a lot of matches for real. Yes, sir. I love giant wrestlers. Yes, me too. There's a lot of good wrestlers that are big. Brian Cage, Lance Archer. You just have to book them right. And unfortunately, AEW just didn't book a lot of those guys right. Wardlow should be up there. Brian Cage should be up there. Lance Archer should be up there. But instead, they're doing nothing. So it's like, it sucks, honestly. 3 of those dudes should be up there. Like, seriously. But another really good match was Billy Starks versus Miranda, I think. Yeah, Miranda, in a really good wrestling match. Billy Starks is very good. Second match I've seen of hers, but I've become a huge fan of Billy Starks. Yeah. Which I think it's Starks. So I'm gonna go with Starks. Billy Starks. But this match was awesome. Like, both women, dude. Like, I was shocked. I was very impressed. I was shocked. I didn't know like who to go for. Like, seriously, this was good shit. Women wrestling at the best right now. And Billy Starks could be the future of Ring of Honor. Like, I could see her versus freaking Athena in the future. Like, she's got it. Billy Starks has it. Like, seriously, she is the future of this company, and I see big things in her, and I hope she wins the title down the line, because honestly, this match was awesome. So, round of applause for Billy Starks. She's only 18 years old. Like, that's crazy. 18 years old. Like, 18 years old. Think about that. 18, and she already made like a very good impression tonight. Like, honestly, that match was very good. Both women's matches were good tonight. Sky Blue and Lady Frost was good, and so was Billy versus Miranda. Like, both those women matches. Like, seriously, all 4 women kicked ass. Like, that was awesome. Brian Cage would be better with Man of Honor, and Wardlow needs AEW Championship belt. Thank God Powerhouse have the TNT Championship belt. They need big cast, get great storyline. Yeah, Wardlow should be up there more, and unfortunately he's not. And I really think Lance Archer should be up there too. He's another dude I really liked, and they just dropped the fire with him, or dropped the ball with him, not fire. Dropped the ball with him, and I'm disappointed on that. Archer could have been something. Cage could be something. Wardlow could have been something, but instead they just shat on him, basically. And that just disappoints me in ways, to be honest. Sorry, Ring of Honor. You're all good brother. Wow, that's fire, JoJo. Yeah, man. Seriously, Billy Starks versus Miranda. If you haven't seen the match, watch it, because this match kicked ass. And watch Sky Blue and Lady Frost, too, because all 4 women kicked ass tonight. These women, seriously, man, I could see all 4 of those women being something against Athena, going against, like, she doesn't have a challenger, so I'm interested to see who's going to step up and take her for the title at Super Card of Honor. So if it's Billy Starks, I would love that. If it's freaking Sky Blue, I would love that. Like, I'm fine with either of those, honestly. But yeah, Billy wins in the end, and really good women's match, seriously. Next up, we have Daniels and Seidel versus Aussie Open. Another really good wrestling tag team match. Like, seriously, this had me going nuts. Like, I loved this. One of my favorite matches of the whole night, and I've said that like 2 different other times, but another favorite of mine tonight. It's kind of hard to pick, but Christopher Daniels is so good. Matt Seidel is so good. Aussie Open is so good. Like, in a way, I hope all 4 of these guys are in that ladder match, because, oh my gosh, this match kicked ass. Like, seriously. Like, round of applause for all 4 guys. Christopher Daniels has always been a favorite of mine from Ring of Honor, from TNA, and Seidel has always been a favorite of mine as well when he was in WWE as Evan Bourne. So, like, I always knew he had something good in him, but Aussie Open is so talented. Like, they're one of my favorite tag teams of the world. Like, seriously, if I have to pick another team besides the Lucha Bros or the Lucha Brothers to win at Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor, I hope Aussie Open take the gold, because these guys are great. Like, seriously. Yes, Lance is very good, dangerous wrestler. I believe WWE will treat him better. It's all about fitting in with a great company like football team. Yeah, I agree. AEW has dropped the ball with Lance Archer and Brian Cage and Wardlow, people that I've just wanted to be up there, and Wardlow had one of the best stories with MJF, and then it dropped and went to crap. So I call dumb shit out when it's dumb, and he failed that. Like, he had 3 big guys right there. Now you got Hobbs up there, but who knows how that's going to turn out. I hope he goes good, but I just know how AEW is sometimes. Thank you, sir. But yeah, Daniels and Seidel versus Aussie Open, another very good, solid tag team match. Like, this was awesome. Very, 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 very good. Like, seriously, all 4 guys get seriously. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Matt Seidel is so good. Christopher Daniels, I keep saying, is one of my favorites of all time. Aussie Open has become one of my favorites. Like, they seriously are awesome. Like, they just, oh, I love their theme song as well. Like, there's a lot of good stuff about this. But Daniels and Seidel versus Aussie Open, yeah, like I said, kicked ass. Absolutely go watch this match if you haven't seen it, please. You won't be disappointed. Very, very good tag team match. And Aussie Open get the win. And honestly, I hope this leads to them going into the ladder match, because we still don't know the other teams. So honestly, we got one more show left before next Friday's pay-per-view at 4 p.m. Eastern and wherever else you're around the world. But yeah, should be a really good ladder match. I just hope, like I said, Daniels and Seidel get in, Aussie Open, and then Kingdom. That would be my 3 teams plus Lucha Brothers. Because, oh my gosh, all these guys deserve it, man. They kicked ass tonight. Like, seriously kicked ass. WWE knows how to treat giant wrestlers. AEW, no offense about AEW. Yeah, woo, I agree. They don't know how to do it as well. Like, AEW knows how to book wrestlers and not big guys. Like, they need to worry about, or they need to focus on that more instead of just pro wrestling all the time. I love wrestling, but we need stories. We need developments. We need big guys. We need just characters. We need people other than wrestling. Like, wrestling is two different things. It's wrestling and it's the stories. So you got to do both. You can't just do one. So Tony has to get that through his head and give us both. And he's been doing that with stories at the end of Dynamite. So I can't complain much, but just give us more stories in wrestling and I'm happy. But yeah, Aussie Open get the win, and that was a very good tag team match. Main event time, Samoa Joe takes on Cheeseburger, which this match was done. Joe crushed this guy. Did his finishing move when he slammed him, and then 1, 2, 3, and it was over. He destroyed him after, beat him down, and then out came Mark Briscoe to just send the fans home happy. And we get a Mark Briscoe, Samoa Joe confrontation at the end. And it was very good. Like I said, I can't wait for this match. Like, I'm very looking forward to Mark Briscoe, Samoa Joe at Supercard of Honor. I feel like this match could kick ass. Like, you got two big guys. Like, Joe's great. Mark Briscoe is awesome. Like, I really think this match could kick ass. And I'm so ready for Mark Briscoe to get the title because I think Joe's going to move back up to AEW. And I would keep Mark Briscoe in Ring of Honor. So that's my pick on that. Mark Briscoe gets that win. But yeah, this was a very good show tonight. Like, I enjoyed this. Like, Ring of Honor's been kicking ass. We got one more show until the big show next Friday. So honestly, overall, damn good show tonight. Like, I'll say 3 out of 5. Maybe even 4 out of 5. Like, there was just one match I didn't care for, and that was really the main event in a way. Joe versus Cheeseburger. I didn't care for that match. I knew Joe was gonna win, and yeah. So, but honestly, if you're not watching Ring of Honor, please watch it. Like, Ring of Honor is awesome. Like, it's been delivering. It's got stories in it in ways like it's doing a lot of. It's doing both. It's doing what you want in wrestling. It's doing your stories with Claudio and Eddie sitting down, plus Joe and Mark having a brawl, and then you got your wrestling matches. Like, tonight was solid, good stuff. Another really good episode of Ring of Honor, and honestly, I can't wait for the next show. Like, I can't wait for the final show, to be honest. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. My bad. But yeah, I'm really ready for the final episode because I can't wait for this pay-per-view. It's going to be one of the best. I'm glad you were having fun, Mania. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Cheeseburger. Yeah, it's a funny name, bro. Ring of Honor. Yes, yes, yes. Samoa Joe is on fire. We need him in AEW's champion. He's better without WWE. WWE did not push him at all. Yeah, they should have at the times. He could have won the championship against AJ, and then nothing happened. So I was disappointed at that. We need CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. I would love that, bro. Hell yeah. Sorry, guys. My cats are fighting. Cool hair, JoJo. Yeah, thanks, bro. But yeah, that was the show tonight. The other thing is we have a SmackDown preview. LA Knight versus Rey Mysterio's tomorrow, and I just hope we all know LA Knight is gonna lose, and that just bothers me. Like, I wish they wouldn't have booked this match because I'm excited to see what happens with the Rey family stuff because I know Rey's family is gonna be there. But I don't want to see LA Knight get pinned again. Like, it really bothers me, man. Like, honestly, I hope this ain't going to end well. It's not going to end well at all. LA Knight's going to lose again. Rey's, like, I would not have booked this match. LA Knight should have done something else. Because now, once again, the only way I'll take this is if he gets pushed, super pushed after Mania, like we were supposed to be told. Like, we were all being told he's being pushed after, but you never know. It's rumors. So it's like, I can't really go with that. So I hope it's true, but he's losing all the time. And now he's going to lose to Ray tomorrow. And honestly, besides Rey Mysterio's family and then LA Knight and Ray, I don't know what else is going to be on tomorrow. I'm sure we'll see the Usos, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. So it should be a good show tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to SmackDown. But yeah, Ring of Honor's been killing it. So if you guys haven't been watching Ring of Honor, honestly suggest you watch Ring of Honor because it's a very, very good show. Very good show. I heard of Randy Orton's coming back WrestleMania 39. Yeah, there's rumors he possibly might be. That'd be awesome if he does. Wow, that's a great match, but I believe Rey Mysterio will beat LA Knight. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. I don't want to talk about it. He is going to beat, well, just wait. Yeah, no, I don't want to see it. Yes, who's the worst, LA Knight or Johnny Wrestling? I love both of them. They're not bad, but they both lose a lot, so it's kind of hard. I would say Johnny. He's more of Johnny's segment. But LA Knight is great. I really hope, besides this loss tomorrow, I hope something good happens in the future for him. But you can never know with Vince and Triple H. But yeah, overall, I'm excited for tomorrow. So make sure you guys join us tomorrow following SmackDown. We'll be right here live on YouTube. I hope Friday Night SmackDown be good tomorrow. Me too, man. Me too. But yeah, make sure you guys join us tomorrow following SmackDown right here on YouTube. And please leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, tell a fish, tell a bird. Just make sure you leave a like that button. Like that's your goodness to help us. Like that button. There's 2 of you in the place. Like that button, please. Help your brothers out. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow and have a great night and thank you for joining me. Bang.